Big round of applause, please.
Right now, there's a kid finishing parents' evening in heated discussion with her mum, saying, why does she have to study subjects she'll never use in her life? And she'll look at her, blank-eyed, stifle a sigh, think for a second, then lie.
She'll say something along the lines of,
you know, to get a good job you need a degree, and these subjects will help you get a degree. I never had this opportunity when I was younger. And she will reply,
but Mum, you were young a long time ago, weren't you? She won't lie simply because she just spent the last 1 hour convincing a stern-faced teacher that she will ensure her child studies more at home.
No, she'll lie simply because she knows no better herself.
Although all her adult life she has never used or applied Pythagoras' theorem, pathetic fallacy, she doesn't even know the value of x. She will rely on society to tell her child, who has one of the sharpest minds in the school, that she is hyperactive, unfocused, and easily distracted.
Students, how many equations, subjects, and dates have you memorized just before an exam, never to use again? How many A grades did you get that were never asked for when applying for a job?
We all have different abilities, thought processes, experiences, and genes. So why is a class full of individuals tested by the same means? And still, every school has the audacity to have policy on equality?
The irony. Exams are society's methods of telling you what you're worth. But you can't let society tell you what you are, because this is the same society that tells you abortion is wrong and then looks down on teenage parents.
The same society that sells products to promote natural hair and skin, when the model on the front is half Photoshop, has fake eyelashes and hair extensions, with pastors who preach charity but own private jets, with demands that are against greed but all extremely fat, with parents who want educated kids but all marvel at how wealthy Richard Branson is.
With governments that preach peace but endorse wars, that say they believe so much in higher education and further learning, then why increase tuition fees every single year? I believe Mrs. Jefferson when she took me down to the office and told me my exams were imperative to my success, because we were always taught to follow when Miss Jefferson led. And then I took Jefferson out of the equation and learned to think for myself, and I realized we were always taught to follow when Miss led. The irony.
Test us with tests, but finals are never final because they don't prepare us for the biggest test, which is survival. I know what I say is fairly outlandish, so I don't expect all of you guys to understand this, except for that one kid who knows what it feels like, who has no more than that D or that A you get on results day.
And the one whose best story was never good enough for your English teacher, because apparently you missed out on key little techniques, did not follow the class plan, and your language was too informal for him to understand. And then it's reference to Hamlet and Macbeth, and you'll fight the urge to show your content by partially clenching your fist with only your midmost finger like protruding in the middle of your hand, and asking if he was aware that Shakespeare was known as an innovator of slang.
So this one's for my generation, the ones who have found what they were looking for on Google, who followed their dreams on Twitter, who pictured their futures on Instagram, and accepted destiny on Facebook. This is for my failures and dropouts, my unemployed graduates, my shop assistants, cleaners, and cashiers with bigger dreams, my self-employed entrepreneurs, my world changers, and my dream chasers.
Because the purpose of why I hate school but love education is not to initiate a worldwide debate,
but to let you know that whether 72 or 88,
44 or 68, we will not let exam results